Alright, so I'm going to be doing the VCT America's Kickoff pick'ems like I did last year. I have the spreadsheet here of all the teams. This is outdated. Net is signed to Cloud9. Yay, IC are signed to EG. Other than that, it seems accurate. So, let me do pick'ems. I logged out of my VLR account. I already have my pick'ems done. Let's start at the bottom here. Furia versus 2Game Esports. I think there is upset potential for 2Game, in my opinion, but I think Furia will win. Furia's roster here: Havoc to Duelist, Rafa's the IGL, Flex I think, Heat moved to Sentinel, Khalil on Controller, MW back to Initiator. This team has a lot of firepower. Havoc looks good, MW looks good, Heat looks good, Khalil looks okay. And I don't know how Rafa has looked from what I remember, but I know this team looks good. 2Game kind of got messed up with Spike not being able to play. I'm pretty sure it's Spike. Yeah, Spike. So with that, I think Fury will take the win here. NRG versus Cloud9. Very clear win. NRG won back-to-back off-season event. Cloud9 just now signed Net. Like, they don't look good. Like, that's not a good sign, I should say. It might be our 100 Thieves. I think this is a good game here. I think I could see this game going either way, but I'm gonna have to lean with 100 Thieves winning this. Cry looks good. Asna, like, everyone here looks good. Minus Bang plus Xander. I think it should improve the consistency and like the calling for a little bit less firepower, but the consistency and the calling improvements, I think it evens out, because Xander's not that much worse. He has a lot of clutch potential as well, so I'm gonna go with 100 Thieves. MIBR could win this. They have Ospas. Where's MIBR? MIBR have Ospas, NZR. This is pretty much just Ospas's team. Fraud. These two tier 2 players that both look good. He like wanted on the team specifically, and Artezine left from last year who looked good. So like MIBR are a dangerous team, but I don't think they'll beat 100 Thieves here. Then we have Loud EG. I could see this going either way as well. Loud have Digizine as their duelist, Pencada, Controller, Toys, Learning Sentinel, Kawanzine, and then Vinny from tier 2, and then the other team is EG, who just signed IC, just signed Yay on Sentinel, IC on Duelist, Nature, Derek, Supa, Potter, Fo. I mean, this is a close game. I think I'm gonna edge EG for the firepower. Having Yay, IC seems really good, and the biggest shooter I'd see on the Loud is Digizine, Pencada, if he taps into his last end of the season form last year, could look good. Toys, I think will take time to learn the Sentinel role, but I don't know much about Vinny. Kawanzine's good, so I think overall EG has less question marks, more firepower. I'm gonna go with them. Let's keep going just down here. Brings us to Leviathan. They're signing Demon 1 and the tank over Ospas and Mazzino, respectively. Tex is going to be moving to Duelist / Sentinel now. King is still Controller, Com still Recon. The tank has been playing permanent flashes pretty much for the team. Demon 1 played a bit of Controller, a bit of Raze, so I think what they're trying to do is they're trying to have Tex become like the Jago of Leviathan, playing like Sentinel / Duelist, flexing it with Demon 1, where King plays like the second smokes, on a map like Split, where Demon 1 plays the Astra, Tex plays the Raze, stuff like that. I personally just see firepower being better on Lev, and the team being more like a more stable core, only bringing in the tank and Demon 1. Demon 1's a pretty simple slot. Some minor role changes, but I'm not too worried about it, to be honest. That brings us to G2 NRG. I think this is a good ass game right here. G2 are the same team as last year, but minus Icy plus Jogamo, which on paper should just be a straight up firepower increase. Jogamo is just going to become more of an X factor than Icy. I think Icy looked really good towards the end of his stint with G2. A lot of the G2 players are pretty good. I don't think they're towards their peak as players. I think Valen still looks sick. Valen as a caller, I'm pretty sure, is still good from like what I've watched. But overall, I think G2 are going to be fucking owning people this year, banging people out. I could honestly, I kind of want to lean NRG just due to recency bias. Having Mata, having Ethan, having Verno, having Psalm, having Finesse. Like, a lot of firepower here as well. Like, these two teams should go, like, blow for blow, it feels like. Very close. This is a good game here. The Optic Guard rivalry on their two different orgs now. It's interesting. But I'm gonna go with G2 just out of my gut feeling. I could see it. I don't think one team is favored over the other. I think it might be slight favored energy, but I have big expectations of G2. And they've also been playing a lot of off-season events. Not really as a 5, but just together, getting synergy. Sentinels, 100 Thieves. I truly don't remember who I had winning this on my main account, but I want to say it was Sentinels winning this. This is a good game either way. So Zekin, Zelsis, Neri, Bing, Junk UT. Both duelists are pretty solid. Neri is Sentinel and John QT is going to Initiator. So, I mean, this is the fucking, what a great matchup here, by the way. Like, most of these matchups are, like, actually really good. Like, NRG Cloud9 into NRG G2, and my BR Thieves into Sen Thieves. Like, these are really good matchups. Or, like, storylines, I should say. I mean, there's not a lot I can really go into here. Like, I think Sentinels are just, they are already playing a lot of off-season events versus 100 Thieves not playing a lot, but I mean, there's less stuff to work on. I think Sentinels left off on a much higher high. So I'm just going to go Sentinels. I feel like they will be good enough to stay stable. That brings us to crew. Kesnet, Mazzino, Adverso, Melser, Shy. Bringing in Mazzino, bringing in Adverso. That's minus MTA and minus Heat. Shy on Sentinel. Kesnet Duelist, Melser staying as the controller. This is a good game. Icy versus Kesnet. I think I take Icy. Shy versus Ye. That's close. I think I take Ye. Melser Supa. I take Melser. Mazzino. I take over Nature Verso. I don't remember seeing. Like, I didn't watch him in tier 2. It's close, but I'm gonna go with EG just due to what. Like, I think like the firepower is slightly better on EG. More of a solid core, but not by much. They've played more in the offseason, I want to say. So that, to me, EG feel like the stable pick here. Crew could win this, but I feel confidently on EG winning this. I think Sentinels should win that. I look, he could see the upset with EG though. I could see this going either way. Truly, it's like they have the upset factor with ICEA, Derek as well. I mean, Potter versus Sentinels, like that's an interesting matchup. I will go with the safe pick of Sentinels though. G2 Leviathan, this was a big game from last year. I think G2 should win this. This could go either way. Both IGLs are good. Like, there's a lot of good players in this lobby. No weak links. G2 Sentinels. For me, I'm gonna go with G2 here. And then down here. Furia Loud. I think it's pretty close between these two teams. And Furia Loud. I think Furia have the benefit of playing together and slight firepower increase over Loud. I think NRG should beat this team. If NRG get first rounded to MIB, that would be unfortunate, but I really don't see that happening. I think NRG is just going to diff, like Furia down here. I think Thieves just diff, Crew diff. This is another good rivalry right here. I think Thieves are the better team. This is these are very good games here now. Like, the match quality here is really high. I think I'm going to take NRG and just out of like, they look like a more stable team. They have more. They're more proven right now. UG could technically upset this and, like, honestly go on a run, but I don't see that. These two are close. I think Leviathan have. If Cryo is able to be the X Factor, I could kind of see him taking over here, but I personally think Demon 1 will take it over for Leviathan, which gives us Demon 1 versus NRG, but I think NRG will make a lower bracket run, and I think G2 will win. I think G2 will close it out. NRG could make just a full lower bracket sweep though, but I kind of expect G2 to just kind of close it out. Just like coming through the top bracket, like, I don't know, I think these two will be close. NRG is a team that builds a lot of momentum though within this. Let's see, how close was I with that though? I hope I don't leak anything with this. America's Pick'ems. I had 100 Thieves over Leviathan, but other than that, I think all of my Pick'ems are the same. I think I kind of just went with 100 Thieves over Leviathan because of Cryo. I mean, I think that is a pretty close game. That is Americas. I'm going to do videos on EMEA, APAC, and China next.